You're looking to get smart, feel good, and understand what really matters without getting totally lost in tons of info, right?
Exactly.
That's what we're all about. Today, we're diving into something, well, pretty common. It's probably sitting in your fridge right now. Chicken breast.
Yeah, it often just flies under the radar, maybe seen as just a basic protein source.
Totally. Like the go-to for gym folks.
Right. But we want to go beyond that image, explore why this simple food is actually quite remarkable.
Absolutely. Whether you're thinking about, say, building muscle, maybe managing your weight, boosting your energy,
Or even just making smarter food choices overall.
this deep dive is for you. We've found that chicken breast is, well, it's a real nutritional workhorse.
And it fits into almost any healthy eating plan, doesn't it?
It really seems to. Okay, so let's get into it. What makes chicken breast more noteworthy than we might think?
Well, to start, it's a fantastic source of high-quality protein, really high quality.
Okay, high quality protein, what does that mean
Yeah.
exactly?
It means it provides like a complete set of all the essential amino acids, the ones your body needs but can't make itself.
Gotcha. Building blocks.
Exactly. And alongside that, it delivers very little fat and pretty much zero carbohydrates.
Right. That combination is really appealing, isn't it? Low fat, practically no carbs, and then this big hit of protein.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not just about those big three macronutrients, is it? There's more going on.
Oh, definitely not. It's also surprisingly rich in various micronutrients. Those vitamins and minerals doing all the essential jobs behind the scenes.
Okay.
Plus, let's be practical, it's generally affordable.
Yeah, that helps.
Incredibly easy to cook in loads of ways and just so versatile in recipes.
Okay, let's get specific then. If we look at, say, 100 grams of cooked, skinless chicken breast,
Hmm.
what's the nutritional picture look like?
Right, so for about 100 grams, that's roughly 3.5 ounces, you're looking at around 165 calories, give or take.
Okay, pretty low calorie.
And the main event, of course, is the protein, about 31 grams.
31 grams, that's a lot.
It is, and remember that high-quality aspect we mentioned. That means it gives you all those crucial building blocks for your body, muscle, tissues, everything.
That's a serious protein load in a relatively small portion.
Yeah.
Now, what about the fat? That's often something people watch closely.
Absolutely. And here's more good news. The total fat content is quite low, around 3.6 grams per 100 grams.
Okay, 3.6 grams.
And even better, only about 1 gram of that is saturated fat.
Ah, the kind we're usually told to limit.
Exactly. So very low in that. And like we said, the carbohydrate count, 0. Nada.
0 carbs, that's pretty definitive.
Yeah.
Okay, now, looking at the vitamins and minerals you mentioned, what really jumps out as, like, particularly interesting or significant?
Well, what's really notable is the concentration of certain key players.
Yeah.
For instance, vitamin B3, niacin.
Okay.
It comes in at around 13.7 milligrams. That's a substantial 85% of your reference daily intake.
85%. Wow. What does niacin do again?
It's critical for how our bodies generate energy from the food we eat, like unlocking that fuel.
Okay, energy production. Makes sense. What else?
Then there's vitamin B6, about 0.6 milligrams, which covers 38% of your daily needs.
Still pretty good.
Yeah.
And B6 is 4.
That one's vital for a healthy nervous system, brain function, nerve signals.
So beyond just muscle stuff, we're already talking energy and nerve function.
Yeah.
Interesting. What else stands out in that 100-gram serving?
Phosphorus is another one, roughly 210 milligrams.
And phosphorus connects too.
It's really important for maintaining strong bones and teeth, works alongside calcium.
Right, bone health.
And then you have selenium, around 27 micrograms, which provides nearly half, 49% of your daily requirement.
Selenium, I know that one's important.
Yeah, it acts as a powerful antioxidant, and it's key for supporting a healthy immune system.
Immune support and antioxidant protection. Good stuff.
Definitely. And we also find useful amounts of potassium, a bit of iron, and choline too, all contributing to different important bodily processes.
Okay, so just to recap that quickly, we're talking about a food that's loaded with high-quality protein, very low in fat, especially that saturated kind,
Right.
and completely free of carbohydrates. It's almost like this clean slate.
Sort of.
But then it's got these really valuable extras, these vitamins and minerals thrown in.
Exactly. That's a great way to put it. And when you combine that nutritional profile, well, it translates into some really noteworthy health advantages.
Okay, let's unpack those benefits. Where should we start? Muscle.
Let's start there, yeah. Lean muscle growth is probably the benefit most people associate with chicken breast, right?
Makes sense, given that huge protein number we just talked about. How exactly does that work in the body?
Well, those 30-plus grams of high-quality protein provide the essential amino acids, those building blocks again, that are absolutely necessary for repairing and rebuilding muscle tissue.
Especially after exercise, I assume.
Exactly. That's when the repair process really kicks in. But, this isn't just for athletes or bodybuilders.
Right, good point.
It's also incredibly important for older adults.
Yeah, how so?
It helps to counteract something called sarcopenia.
Sarcopenia. That's age-related muscle loss.
Precisely. The natural decline in muscle mass and strength that happens as we get older. Getting enough protein, like from chicken breast, can really help maintain strength and mobility.
That's a really crucial point. It's not just about getting bigger muscles. It's about maintaining function as we age.
Okay.
Okay. What about managing weight? That's a goal for so many people.
Chicken breast can be a great ally there, too.
How does it help?
Because it's so low in calories and fat, yet so high in protein, it does a great job promoting satiety, that feeling of fullness and satisfaction after you eat.
Ah, so it keeps you feeling full for longer.
Exactly, which can naturally lead to consuming fewer calories overall throughout the day. That's obviously key for weight management.
Makes sense. Less room for less healthy snacks later.
Pretty much. Plus, its specific macronutrient breakdown, high protein, low fat, no carb, makes it suitable for lots of different dietary approaches.
Like what?
Well, clean eating, low carb diets like keto perhaps, or just any plan focused specifically on fat loss, it fits well.
So it helps you feel full without adding a lot of extra calories or fat. That's definitely a plus. Now, earlier we mentioned heart and bone health briefly. How does chicken breast contribute there?
Okay, so the heart health connection is mainly through that low saturated fat content.
Right. Keeping that down is generally good for cholesterol.
Exactly. By limiting saturated fat intake, you're supporting healthier cholesterol levels, which is beneficial for your cardiovascular system.
And the bone health part, that was the phosphorus.
That's right. Phosphorus is vital for building and maintaining bone strength, working together with calcium and vitamin D.
Okay.
And, those B vitamins, we talked about B3 and B6 especially, they play roles in how our bodies use energy.
Which connects how?
Well, efficient energy metabolism contributes to overall vitality and well-being, which kind of indirectly supports everything, including heart and bone health over the long run.
Okay, so it's not just about muscles and weight loss.
Yeah.
They're broader connections. What about our immune system? That's always a big topic.
Yeah, absolutely. That's where the selenium really shines.
The antioxidant mineral.
Right. It's a key nutrient that supports the healthy function of your immune system. It helps your body defend itself.
And the antioxidant part.
It helps protect your cells from damage caused by free radicals, sort of like cellular bodyguards.
Nice analogy.
And again, those B vitamins, B3 and B6, they're important for overall metabolic processes and the health of your nervous system.
Which also ties into immunity.
Indirectly, yes. A well-functioning metabolism and nervous system help support your body's overall defense mechanisms and resilience.
It sounds like it offers a surprisingly broad range of benefits for something so, well, simple.
It really does.
Now, thinking about who could really benefit most from including more chicken breast in their diet, we've already touched on a few groups, haven't we?
We have. Athletes and fitness enthusiasts are kind of the obvious group, aren't they?
Yeah, the protein for muscle repair and growth.
Exactly. Their needs are often higher. But as we've really emphasized, older adults can also gain significant benefits.
For combating that sarcopenia, the muscle loss.
Right. Maintaining that muscle mass is so key for independence and quality of life later on.
Absolutely. Who else?
Well, people who might be managing specific health conditions, like high cholesterol, perhaps.
Because of the low saturated fat.
Precisely. Or people managing diabetes, maybe. The very low fat and zero carbohydrate profile makes it a very suitable protein option in those cases.
That makes a lot of sense. Any other groups that stand out?
Maybe women who are specifically looking to build lean muscle and maintain a healthy body composition. Chicken breast is often a staple there.
Okay.
But really, anyone who is consciously trying to follow a clean, high-protein eating plan can likely benefit from including it regularly. It just fits so well.
Okay, so we're clear on the why. The benefits are pretty compelling. Now let's talk practicalities, the how. What are some simple and importantly healthy ways for our listener to cook and enjoy chicken breast? We would give them options beyond just, plain boiled chicken.
Oh, definitely. Boiling is fine, but its versatility is a major plus. Let's not waste that.
So what are some go-tos?
Okay, grilling or baking is fantastic. Really simple. Maybe toss it with a little olive oil, some garlic, your favorite herbs, rosemary, thyme, paprika.
Sounds good. Easy cleanup too, usually.
Right. Boiling it and then shredding it That is actually excellent for adding lean protein to salads or maybe soup.
Okay, so boiling isn't totally out. Shredded chicken is useful. What else?
Pan-searing is super quick. You get a nice crust, then slice it up, and it works really well in wraps or stir fries loaded with vegetables.
Stir fries, yeah. Good way to get veggies in, too.
Definitely. And for those who like a bit of crispiness but want to skip the deep fryer.
The air fryer.
Exactly. Air frying can achieve a really nice texture without needing loads of added oil. It makes it feel a bit more indulgent, maybe.
Air frying is definitely popular. Now, are there any, crucial things our listeners should avoid when preparing chicken breast if they want to keep it as that healthy choice we've been describing?
Yes, definitely one main thing. The most important tip is to always remove the skin, ideally before cooking.
Why the skin?
That's where a significant amount of the fat, including saturated fat, is located. Removing it makes a big difference to the final fat content.
Okay, skin off for the leanest option. Got it. Any other pitfalls?
Well, maybe less of a pitfall and more of a bonus tip. It's generally best to avoid deep frying it.
Kind of defeats the purpose, right?
Completely. It just negates that whole lean, low-fat profile and adds a lot of less healthy fats and extra calories from the batter and oil. Stick to the grilling, baking, searing, air frying.
Great. Those are some really helpful and practical tips. Easy ways to keep it healthy and tasty. So, to sort of bring this all together, what's the main message you want our listener to walk away with about chicken breast?
I think the core message is that chicken breast is, it's a straightforward yes, but also a powerful and really intelligent choice when it comes to food.
Simple but smart.
Exactly. It delivers a high dose of clean, high-quality protein, those essential vitamins we talked about, and minerals that support strength and immunity.
All with minimal fat and zero carbs.
Precisely. Very little fat, no carbohydrates.
So it really does live up to being more than just that basic protein source we started with.
Absolutely. It punches well above its weight, nutritionally speaking. And because it's so versatile, like we just discussed,
Yeah.
it can fit seamlessly into almost any lifestyle or dietary goal. It doesn't matter if you're actively training hard, managing a super busy life, or simply focused on nourishing your body well day to day.
It has a place.
Chicken breast has a lot to offer in all those scenarios.
So maybe the next time you're planning meals or staring into the fridge wondering what to make, consider making chicken breast a regular part of your week.
Yeah, for that potential boost in energy, maybe some increased strength or easier weight management, and just contributing to better overall health.
Sounds like a solid plan.
And maybe just to leave you with something to think about.
Okay.
Instead of just seeing chicken breast as that standard, maybe even boring protein source, try considering how this single, seemingly ordinary ingredient can actually be a cornerstone of proactive health and well-being.
Changing the perspective.
Right. And maybe ask yourself, what other simple foods in your own kitchen might hold similar, often overlooked, power?